Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Good night, Ted, and bye.
Bye.
Collins, party of two, please.
Oh, may I borrow this room? Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Warm under the covers, and I opened my eyes, and there was baby fast asleep at the foot of the bed, like a sweet angel.
That is sweet. Rose, how long do you think it'll be before the pig is dead?
Did baby do something wrong?
Oh, no.
You. And when the applause started, his clapper went crazy. The lights went on, off, on, off, on, off. And Miles did his impression of the old King Kong. And we laughed and laughed. So I pretended I won trip ticket. You can go back and continue to live your life. But before you go, I have 2 pieces of advice. Don't get hit in the mouth with a steam shovel. That can kill you. And make the most of the time you're given. You'd be surprised how...
Fact is, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be ridiculous, Dorothy. You love the man for who he is. It's not like he's driving you around in a tiny car with a giant key on the back. Is he?
Listen to me. Rose, I could just strangle you.
So you're still miffed?
Well, I don't mind being labeled a lesbian, honey, but since I'm not, you just ruined my social life.
Oh, go ahead. Blanche, I'm a bubblehead and I deserve to die.
I'm not even a Catholic. I'm a Baptist, and you can't forgive us Baptists. Sweet Jesus, why am I babbling? I meant that in all due reverence.
I am having a good time.
Well, thank you, Steve. Now, here's the vitamins. Take them when you get up.
Oh, but sometimes I get up at 4 a.m. to, well, you know.
I know. Boy, do I know.
Yeah, but I'm sure afterwards Stevie doesn't yell, "Help, come get me, my feet are asleep."
Ahoy, girls. Welcome aboard.
Rose, you must be so excited.
Oh, I sure am. Listen, grab some champagne.
Okay.
I want to find Al. I haven't seen him since I came on board. I want to say thanks.
Ooh, I love champagne.
Oh, me too. The only problem is after a few glasses, I'll kiss any man in sight. It's not for me. It's to lure that mud out of my room.
That's okay. I'll get him off. Boy, Aunt Dorothy's certainly a grouch.
Oh, you couldn't sleep either, huh?
No, I guess it must be the knife in my back.
Want to?
Nobody ever believes me when I'm telling the truth. I guess it's the curse of being a devastatingly beautiful woman.
Oh, please.
The only other woman who could possibly understand what I've been through is Priscilla Presley. And Susan Anton.
Got my fish. Fish don't reject you, and fish don't judge you, and fish... You gotta feed fish.
Jimmy, you deserve more.
Yeah, well, I thought I found it, but you dumped me. Boy, I'll bet you've broken hundreds of hearts in your day, huh?
Blanche, I need to talk to you privately.
Okay.
There's this person, someone I've known for quite a while, and lately there seems to be this attraction. Doctor, we have been together for 5 years, and we're just getting on each other's nerves.
Why? Why is that?
Because Dorothy is impossible to live with.
That's right.
The real problem is you, Blanche. You are selfish.
Oh, please. Everybody says what a giving person I am. She's talking...
Thank you.
Rose, we're nervous enough about having to go over to the McDowells. Do you have to make it worse?
Well, it's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, Bobby and Al are watching through the kitchen window the whole time. If we get in trouble, we just have to signal them.
I had presents, but I never had a clown. Not until I was much older. Yeah, but that's another story.
My parents always made each of us feel like we were the favorite. They loved all 9 of us equally. We used to have the best Christmas Eves. Daddy'd sit at Grandma's old player. Morning when I leave the house, I see this bag lady going through the garbage over on 135th Street. She has everything she owns piled in one of those old shopping carts. Well, the other day, for the first time, I noticed she's about our age.
Go on about your silly concert.
Oh, Blanche, I'm sorry. What can we do for you?
Nothing. I decided I have to do it myself. Since the dean was no help whatever, I decided the only one who can help me is me. Oh, I'm gonna show that Professor Cooper something. Now, if you will excuse me, ladies, I have some tall studying to do. Only first, I think, as a reward for working. Out now, that'll mean our fears have conquered us. And I will not allow that. We are going to march out that door right now like the strong, confident women I know we are. Chins up, chests out, buttocks tight. I know buttocks tight has nothing to do with it. It just looks good. Buttocks tight.
Blanche, you know what I do when I need a shot of self-esteem?
Yeah, you put on that dopey "it's okay to be me" sweatshirt. Go lock yourself in the bathroom and then like a moron kiss yourself silly in the mirror.
And I guess I'll be back in there again tonight.
Oh, Sophia, do you know any back?
Oh, Michael gave me that. Let's go. I can't believe it. A grandchild.
Little Roger.
Roger? What do you want him to be, a choreographer? It's Lamar.
The greatest dog in the world. The present company excluded. Oh, I loved that dog. He was always with me. I thought I'd never be able to get along without him. And one day he died. I cried for a week. And I decided then I would never, ever go through that again.
Clarence.
Well, I think maybe I'd better put it in now. There, that's better. Farewell.
Well, I'm ready for John. Oh, I've waited a long time for this night.
Dorothy, I'm begging you, don't go out with this guy. He hurt you once, he'll hurt you again.
I am not going out with him.
But you said you were going to make him suffer. Don't you have to date a man to do that?
Not this time. No, our own little secret. That and the dent in Blanche's car.
Gotcha. You are such a liar.
What?
Neither one of them is your best friend. Admit it. I'm your best friend.
You're right. I was talking about you, Mom.
Dorothy, where's the cheese?
Right turn, left turn, right turn. Must find the cheese. Must find the cheese.
Dorothy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, Rose. Rose, may I ask you a question? A purely hot...
Our second contestant is an artist with an incredible body. She runs her own museum, speaks Chinese, and hopes to sail around the world before she turns 40. Wow, that must be a typo.
On Halloween.
I've been called a lot of things in my time, but that's a first for that one. Yeah, I'm gay, Rose.
But Blanche told us you were married.
I was. After a while, I just couldn't deny the truth to myself. Seemed silly, still denying it to my big sister, doesn't it?
Well, have you tried telling her?
Every time I see her.
And they were nice enough to give me a ride home. Oh, by the way, Chuck says yo.
Chuck from Arco or Chuck from Shell?
Shell.
Big Chuck from Shell or little Chuck from Shell?
Blanche, I think you're spending too much time at the full-service island. What's the matter with you?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just overly critical. That sometimes happens when you're stunningly beautiful.
Not to mention endlessly irritating.
Blanche, Jake's here. Make yourself at home and don't touch anything.
Hi, everybody.
You are filthy.
I'm sorry, honey. I stopped to help a lady who was...
A lullaby.
Well, sort of. Mr. Sandman.
Oh, I don't know, Rose.
Dorothy, come on. It's worth a try. It's either we sing or he sings.
All right.
Boom. Boom.
We've never met.
Admit it, you have grown.
Rose, could you introduce Blanche and me?
Oh, of course. Dorothy, this is Blanche. Blanche, this is Dorothy. We have jokes like that around here all the time.
It's like living in a house full of Howie Mandel.
Dorothy!
Look, I couldn't help it. When the doctor came in with the release form, he told me what could possibly go wrong. I just panicked.
Darling, nothing is going to go wrong.
Blanche is right. Of course, one summer when I was a candy striper, you wouldn't believe the things I saw. Lost patients, mixed up medical.
Wanted to thank me for the work that I've been doing on the Hotchkiss project.
Oh, that's lovely. Just lovely. Especially since there wasn't all that much work involved.
Ma, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing with the sherry?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna drink it. I was just gonna hide it from the door.
I can't believe you. Where do you get your nerve?
Ironically, from Uncle Lucas. Sophia!
Me? You come to me, a matriarch, the head of a family? To me, Blanche, family is everything. There's nothing higher than family. Family I will always,
Thank you for a lovely afternoon, Gary. I hope I see you again real soon.
You can count on it.
Bye, Gary. Well, you and Gary certainly seem to have hit it off.
Well, why shouldn't we? The man's perfect. He only owns the most successful chain of funeral homes in Greater Miami. Really? Yes. But never mind about that. Let's talk about you. You look like you lost a little weight, sugar.
I have.
You know, at your age, when you lose weight, your skin just hangs there like leaves on a willow.
I haven't lost that much.
Anytime you want.
That'll help ease the lonely nights. Thank you.
Oh, I see you two are getting acquainted.
Yes, I'm just going to take my stuff to my room. It's that second on the left down the hall there.
Dorothy, the second on the left is mine. Blanche had promised it to me.
Blanche promised it to me, too, didn't you, Blanche?
Whoops.
Who's stupid now?
You are.
Yeah, stupid all the way to the bank.
You know what kills me? The year you locked me up at Shady Pines, she roamed around free. Wanted cap.
He sounds kind of cute, Ma. I mean, why are you avoiding him?
There's no magic, Dorothy. No sparks. You know what I mean?
He's 90, you're 80. Sparks are dangerous.
I know what you mean, Sophia. I would never date a man unless I felt those sparks.
Well, fortunately, you carry flints in your bra. Okay, the earth did move.
Big quake in California.
Yeah, we'll speak soon. I look forward to that myself. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Only she's much older. I think. What do you think, Dorothy?
Whoa.
I'm just getting so excited about Big Daddy's wedding. Hello there. I'm Blanche Devereaux.
Yes, Blanche, this is, I'd like you to meet, say hello to Big...
Our paths crossed here so they could cheer us up. Excuse me, Mr. Clown. Could you do something to put smiles on the faces of three gloomy Gusses?
Buzz off, lady. I'm on a cigarette break.
You miserable old...
Blanche, you know the rules. When one of you is out with Fidel, the other one does not interfere.
My apologies. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take a long, hot, steamy bath with just enough water.
All right. I'll give you a point without a story, but just this once. If you really miss her, go tell her. Maybe she misses you, too.
I don't know, Blanche. What do you think?
I really miss her.
Oh, so do I. Let's go.
But wait a minute, don't... We're able to walk in October.
So, where are you going?
Out with a friend from work. Is it the same friend you've been out with 5 times the last 3 weeks? Yes. All right, spill it. Who is he?
His name is Dr. Jonathan Nee.
A fast-talking pepperoni salesman gallops into town. Of course, both girls are impressed. He dates one night, the other the next night. Pretty soon, he drives a wedge between them. Before you know it, the pizza suffers, the business suffers, the friendship suffers.
What up reminiscing? You know how it is when old pals get together. Excuse us.
Well, that's that. How does it feel to have your butt whipped?
Well, sometimes I find it
Ma, that's a microwave.
I know, I want to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Oh, Ma, I thought you'd be happy for me. I mean, Stan has changed. He's made a commitment. He's matured.
Sophia, he put the ring in a potato.
There. He's not picking you up? What kind of guy doesn't pick up his date?
Oh, no, we just decided to meet at L'Auberge. It's no big deal.
Oh, wait just a minute. This whole thing is a trick, isn't it? You're just trying to make us think you're going out with Dr. Kagan.
I am not lying. You're just jealous about the fact that I have a date on a Saturday night.
You sleep on the right side, and I want to be on the right side.
What the hell is everyone so particular about? In Sicily, 4 and a bed is a treat. It means half your family is on vacation. I slept with my 2 brothers until I was 17. I was engaged to one for a very short period of...
Dinner, Dorothy, was delicious.
My pleasure.
Oh, I really enjoyed it, too. In fact, I had such a good time, I forgot all about old what's-his-name.
Fidel.
Oh, honey, I know what his name is.
No, I mean, there he is. And he has his arms around another woman.
Drop by.
Well, it's lucky you caught me. I mean, in the evening, I'm usually out with Liz and Steph and the rest of the beach crowd.
Then everything's working out?
I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
It is a dream come true.
Great. Great. That's just great.
Yep.
Rose, look.
Dave.
Why? You're not my mother.
I'm the mother of your children.
1,000 nights of begging. 3 times you said yes. For that you want a present? It's not enough they declared a national holiday?
That's Mama. She sees you looking like this, we'll never convince her to move in with us. Get moving. Move!
And a pretty darn good one. Hey, Rose, what you got there?
Exhibit A.
You know, I like Rose. When a woman throws herself on a platter of chicken and screams murderer, she is not playing with a full set of bocce balls. I'm getting out of here just in time.
So, what exactly is ham short for, Ham?
My guess would be ham and potatoes.
Well, we better be running along. We don't want to be late.
So I'm sure you'll have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
It was very nice meeting all of you.
Same here.
Oh, being this close to you is the biggest thrill of my life.
If you were any closer, there wouldn't be room for my car keys.
Mr. Hope, could we impose upon you to entertain for a few minutes?
Will I entertain? I didn't put this makeup on to go bowling.
And you?
My final words were, thank you, baby, glug, glug, glug.
How did you die, Dorothy?
Well, you know that sign at the gorilla cage at the zoo, do not lean over the fence?
Yeah?
They mean it.
Well, next year.
Jeez, I can't believe I blew it. Pepe, it's not your fault. They are not going to give you another chance because you're Cuban. Huh?
Because you're Cuban.
Oh. Because I'm...
What's going on?
I've been fired, Ma.
What?
We all think it's for the best.
Well, Mildred, I guess that's it. What Dorothy says goes. We'll just have to say, ah! Leg cramp. Oh. Not only am I not allowed to go, I'm not allowed to talk about it. This is the same deal Cinderella had with her stepsisters.
I've always wanted to go to Hollywood. When I was a young girl, I used to dream about becoming a movie star. Mr. Mason, who owned the corner drugstore, said I was a young Barbara Billingsley. I wouldn't mind hearing it.
Oh, Rose, shut up. Now, everybody stay where you are and go to sleep. I have to go to work early in the morning.
Oh, darn, I forgot something.
Go in your pajamas.
No, it's not that. I forgot a...
Me, I haven't felt in 35 years. We used to hug and kiss and hold hands, and it was nice. He made me feel attractive and desirable again. He probably made the rest of you feel that way, too. And looking out at this kennel club, that was no small accomplishment. It's going to be filled with nothing but joy and laughter.
Thank you, Sophia.
Don't thank me, thank the Miami Herald. It's your horoscope.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
I hope you don't mind, Doctor. These are my friends.
Not at all.
Rose, the light bulb goes on every time. Doesn't mean someone's living there.
It's Charlie. It's Charlie. He's trying to contact me from beyond the grave. It's a miracle.
Look closely, Rose. It's Mrs. Butterworth.
And the girls.
We heard what you were telling them, Blanche, and I am truly sorry you feel that way.
Will you tell me why you want to put yourself and Doug through this? You know how people can be.
And if my own sister can't accept our relationship, what chance would I have with anyone else, right?
Right. No. No, what I mean...
We get what you mean.
Blanche, we don't have to worry about what the world...
However, and Sunny Pastures is not doing its job. What are we gonna do?
I know what I'm going to do. Make Sunny Pastures do its job. I'm going to see the man who runs that place and give him a good what for. I can be pretty mean and pretty tough when I want to be. There's only one thing I'll need.
What, Dorothy?
My mother to come with me. You wear black, they think you're depressed. You wear red, they think you're angry.
You're wearing negligee, they think you want to sleep with them.
Why aren't you arrested more? Anyway, Dr. Halperin is really working
Pleasure to be here.
Raoul doesn't speak much English.
Ma, where did you beat him?
He owns a flower shop next to the dog track. I won big yesterday, so I figured I'd treat myself and rent him a tuxedo. Yeah, having fun, Raoul?
It's a pleasure to be here.
He kills me. Oh, nice to see you again. Come in. Dorothy, this is Sister Claire. She interviewed me last week about joining her order. Please, sit down.
Ma, you actually went to a convent? Why didn't I know that?
Because you're divorced. Technically, in the eyes of the church, you don't even exist. Perspective, doesn't it? Hi.
Hey, Sophia.
Stephen, nice to see you again.
Dorothy, it's nice to see you. Do you mind if I get something to drink? I must have sweat off 10 pounds today.
You played a lot of tennis?
Tennis.
Yeah, right. Just help you see, Cindy. Why don't I buy you a drink? Or even better, let's both get naked.
Why, that is a great idea. And I would say yes in a minute, but I thought you had a girlfriend.
Oh, we have an understanding, honey. I don't tell her I'm fooling around and
Coffee, anyone?
That must be Stan.
I'll get it.
Oh, Blanche. Blanche, why do they do it? Why do men do it and think they can get away?
Okay, the diamond's not very big. Okay, it's not a real diamond. It's the thought that counts. Okay, I didn't put much thought into it. It was cheap. I'm cheap. What can I tell you?
Stanley, honey, why don't you let me help you pick out something else for Catherine?
I'll help too.
But he asked me about Frank Sinatra.
We were asking Rose why she's nervous about seeing her daughter.
Then try to stay on the subject. Why are you nervous, Rose?
Well, I'm nervous because I made Kirsten executor of my will, and I have to go over the documents with her.
Well, honey, she's a big girl. I mean, this may not be the most pleasant conversation you two will teach. Of course, there's a similar look that means I'm going to slash your tires. But an experienced teacher can tell the difference.
Dorothy, I'm going to a party tonight. Can I please borrow your silver earrings?
Well, of course, but why not wear the ones you usually wear with that outfit?
Would you like to feel that one, Rose? It's a symbol of freedom. This picture is a symbol of liberty. This picture was made in Taiwan. Maybe they stopped off at the Ellis Island gift shop. The point is, this picture is worth a considerable amount of money.
Lady, that story is worth more than the picture.
Oh, and I don't.
Oh, Rose, 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 Rose. How can I say this diplomatically?
You're a blabbermouth, Rose.
You're a blabbermouth.
Okay, so I made one little slip. So I told Harriet Wexler you had your ears.
Self-portrait, so interesting.
You're here.
Yes.
Gee, out of 3 noses, why did you keep the biggest?
All the galleries make the same mistake. They've hung it upside down.
Oh, then those aren't noses. The point is, nobody knows what we saw. You don't. I don't. Not even Major Barker does.
Major Barker?
Yeah, that's the man I spoke to today down at the military base. I told him what we saw, and he said they'd check into it.
How you feel?
You gave us quite a scare.
Oh, doctor, is she going to be all right?
She'll be fine. It was just an esophageal spasm.
A what?
A constriction of the food pipe. It can be very painful and frightening, but it's not at all serious.
Oh, thank God.
She just needs to take it easy for a few days, and she'll be as good as new. Rose, I want you to relax here for a few more minutes.
General terms, and I make up wild, crazy names for my patients, so there's no way she could know who I was talking about.
Yeah, but nevertheless...
Oh, my God, I'm in the way. I can go in the kitchen. Why don't I go in the kitchen? You know, I used to worry that I would miss something, but that was before Richie. He's making me so unneurotic. Don't talk about me, it'll kill me.
I can't take it back. It's against store policy.
Are you willing to sign an affidavit to that effect?
What?
An affidavit. It's standard in any NOPRL investigation.
NOPRL.
The NOPRL, Network of Older People Retired But Living. Sophia Petrillo, past president and legal counsel. There's stores in big... Okay, Blanche, I give up. Come on, Rose, let's go shopping. Listen, Rose, I'm sorry you got stuck shopping with me. I realize that Dorothy's forcing you to.
No, she is.
Yes, she is. She always makes you do her dirty work. She takes terrible advantage of you, Rose.
We should go.
Wait, listen.
Look exhausted.
Hey, lady, I look like this in the middle of a dead sleep. So, Marguerite, what's your claim to fame?
I'm the housekeeper.
Yeah? You always wear a tiara to clean the toilet?
Ma, could I see you in the kitchen?
Hey, take it easy. I'm not going.
I still got it.
Yes, I've got that tub of guts where I want her. My queen's knight attacks her king. Banzai!
Ma, how did 2 Sicilian peasant girls ever become interested in chess?
Chess is like
A beef jerky, marshmallows.
What about pizza? Yeah, with artichoke hearts and shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah. Girls, would you be terribly disappointed if I took the troop down the block for some pizza?
No!
All right, everybody, in an orderly fashion, let's head for the station wagon. Now, that's not the way to get...
Ciao, everybody. We gotta catch a boat.
Oh, Ma, they're leaving.
And we're taking our daughter Gina back home to marry Guido.
Your daughter Gina? Well, what about Dorothy?
Dorothy, what'd they say about the blood test?
We didn't wait around for the results. I don't need a blood test to tell me who my mother is.
The Dolphin, Your Honor, that for centuries has rescued men lost at sea, guided ships back to port. No, my clients were not trespassing. My clients were returning the favor. They simply wanted to protect some of...
Rose, if God had meant man to eat like that, he would have handed him his teeth in a baggie.
Well, excuse me for asking.
I'm sorry, I'm just irritable.
Oh, poor Sophia. Are you still upset because your friend Bernice moved back to Chicago?
No, Rose, I'm upset because I can't relate to 30-something.
Oh, no. I just have something in my eye.
That's dog love in your eyes.
All right, I admit it. I love dogs. It just breaks my heart that that dog is gone.
I know. I felt the same way when I dropped him off. That's why I stuck
With the intelligence of a squeaky toy. And now she's got a dog.
Was the day that I did whatever I did to make him the way he was. What he was, Sophia, was a good man.
Yeah. Figured after 38 years, you deserve something major. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you've always stuck by me when it really counted. I'll always love you for that, Dorothy.
Oh, thank you, Stanley. Stanley, what are all these deductions for a court?
So I followed them all through the store and I wrote down everything they bought.
Why?
For evidence, silly.
Rose, they steal jewels, not Gino's pizza rolls.
Ladies, listen to me now. I know it seems like we're all in this together, but those people are dangerous. Please, leave the police work to us.
All the way here from the dealership. I'm exhausted. We're gonna have to take a cab.
Hold your horses. We got something to talk about. First of all, how did you rob that bank?
It was a magnificent heist. I moved with cat-like precision.
Rocco, you're in big trouble.
A natural blonde?
I am a natural blonde.
Right, Rose, you and Tina Turner.
Did Dorothy tell you she's gonna be a grandma?
Aw, that was a secret.
Oh, Dorothy, that's wonderful. Why didn't you tell us?
Because we're not 100% sure. I didn't talk to Kate. Ma did.
It's never too soon to start a baby book.
Oh boy, we're going to a sperm bank. I can't think of a better way to pep up a slow day.
Becky?
Oh, yeah.
That fettuccine was sensational. Tell you ladies made a great meal.
Jeremy, as long as you're handing out compliments, you haven't said anything about my new outfit.
No, because poor old Toby had gotten a fever and gone deaf.
Rose. Sweetheart, save the story. When David comes back, tell him. That can be his punishment.
Morning when I leave the house, I see this bag lady going through the garbage over on 135th Street. She has everything she owns piled in one of those old shopping carts. Well, the other day, for the first time, I noticed she's about our age.
Up. And I lie there for a split second thinking George is asleep beside me. Until it dawns on me one more time that he's really gone. And I grieve again. I grieved for that man 9 years. How can I forgive that?
Oh, Blanche, honey, you need to get a...
Wow! Jean, could you tell me what the future holds?
Sure. In January, Brooke Shields and Lady Di will star together in a Broadway musical comedy. Senator Edward Kennedy will once again run for the...
No, I mean what the future holds for me and Jonathan.
Rose? I'm not getting...
Oh, that. New Year's Eve.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I remember. You and Dorothy were in New York, and I had planned to spend the evening alone. course, that was before Blanche brought those two brothers home from the Rusty Anchor. How could you do this to me, Blanche? You knew I wanted to spend tonight alone.
Rose, nobody who says they want to be alone on New Year's Eve.
I mean, even if it costs us $1,000, we'll still have 9,000 left.
Yeah, but don't start that, Howie. We might be able to get it for a couple of hundred.
We'll start at 100 and see how it goes.
And now, may I have an opening bid, please?
10,000.
Excuse me.
Cadet never lies.
Ladies and gentlemen, several weeks ago I brought a letter to the attention of our premier. He was so moved by its childlike simplicity, he requested to meet with the little girl who wrote it.
Softly.
Morning, everyone.
That
Rose, Nyland?
Yes?
Wow.
I'm Olga Nordstrom from...
Pay dirt. Well, are you going to do it?
I haven't had time to make up my mind.
Honey, don't dawdle. Now, men have a very short memory span when it comes to that question. Sometimes they forget before you can get your clothes back on.
Oh, Dorothy Glenn is there. Send the word to beware. We're coming.
How's Blanche?
She's fine. She'll be up and back on her back in no time.
Sophia is...
Hello, Madge.
That's Blanche.
Oh, didn't I say that? This is my date, Norman. He's a student in my creative writing course.
I didn't know you taught high school.
Norman and I are the same age, spiritually.
Hey, listen, if you can get him to buy ice.
It's gonna be different this time. See, I'm on this drink it off diet. You have 2 shakes and a sensible meal every day. You lose weight the fast, easy way.
I prefer the Italian diet. You drink a bottle of wine, make a smart remark, then get your jaw wired.
The reason they were so expensive was he had used all imported meats and cheeses.
You know, that story still tickles me just as much as the first time Charlie told it to me.
It just amazes me how much you know about my life with Charlie.
Rose.
Look about.
Oh, that's my favorite lie.
Dorothy, you'll be sorry.
Oh, Ma, come on. We liked each other. He's a funny, warm, giving man. He made me laugh. I am seeing him.
All right, go ahead, meet your adulterer. But remember, you were brought up a lady. Keep both your feet on the floor.
With money? Dump him.
Blanche, this is serious, and it's getting worse. Like last Friday, I asked him to take me someplace special. You know what he did? He snuck us into an AA meeting. Theater of the...
Rocco's bag.
Where did Rocco get all this money?
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. The next time we go to the Colonel, I'm getting all white meat and a biscuit.
I do not believe this. I'm telling you, there are thousands here.
How could Rocco have this much money? Hello, I'm Dorothy. I'm Sophia's daughter.
Augustine Bagatelli.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you two have a great deal to catch up on. Nice to have met you. Oh, Ma, I'll be right here in the kitchen in case he gets fresh. Sorry.
Because there was so much pain, I didn't think it would ever go away. But it did. And it will again. You get through it. You go on. When it comes right down to it, what other choice do we have? It could have been a lot worse. I could have missed these last 3 years. Dorothy, are you all...
How did she die?
You know, we're not sure. One night, she left in her wheelchair and she never came back. The next day, the neighborhood kids had a go-kart with 2 really big fat wheels.
Last place in the world I want to be.
Well, why, honey?
Because of my father. How would you feel if you found out your father was a celibate monk?
It's not so unusual. Look, Rose, we don't necessarily get the parents we want. We get the ones we're dealt.
I haven't seen a crime like this in a garage since the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Ma, you did not see the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Oh, yeah, right. I was in the movies that day, all day.
Hi, ladies. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it?
No, Ernie, it looks exactly as it did last week. I told them they had to leave. They were too ugly to look at. Now the parents are mad. A father came in a three-piece suit and defended Tiffany, a bald girl with a nose ring. What's that?
Enchiladas rancheros.
Why don't you just shoot me?
Hello, Angelo.
Hello, Rose. Dorothy here?
Oh, no, she went with Sophia to get shoes.
She has taken Sophia for shoes.
I know, but Dorothy decided to go when Sophia and Blanche started talking about whether or not Sophia should put on underwear.
You bet, darling. Rose Nyland, if I didn't know better, I might think you were trying to steal my boyfriend.
I'm innocent, Blanche.
Oh, I know it. That's why Gary's dating me.
He's a lewd, horny, oversexed beast with 5...
Of course, there was a big kickoff party at Giuseppe's beach house, and everyone came. Coincidentally, this was also the night his wife, Rosa, hit her sexual peak.
Ma, I am in here because of guilt. This is not a story about guilt.
You enjoy some of that money while I'm still around. Here's a molar. Buy yourself something pretty.
That is so sweet. Ma, I tell you what. Let me make you a cup of tea.
I laughed too hard. I had a little accident.
I guess we do have a strange way of showing our affection. Oh, Ma, I'm glad to see you've cheered up, but why are you walking down memory lane all of a sudden?
It's just that I may not see you for a while.
How did she die?
You know, we're not sure. One night, she left in her wheelchair and she never came back. The next day, the neighborhood kids had a go-kart with two really big fat wheels.
Okay. Ready to go to bed, Dorothy?
No, I'm gonna wait up for Ma. She's out with Rocco.
Oh, Dorothy, Sophia will be fine. She's a grown woman. You can't wait up for her every night.
Oh, you're right. She's perfectly capable of taking care of herself. Hello?
Store into Ladies Petite and says, excuse me, miss, but I notice you've been having a hard time deciding between the turquoise strapless and the flaming red backless. Well, personally, I would like to see you in the backless. And I said, when? And he said, how about Saturday night? And I said, how about in your dreams, sleazo? Now, why should we take this poor little thing to jail? She hasn't done anything. Just because her parents abandoned her, does that mean we should too?
Being abandoned is the worst. I know, I was almost abandoned.
Almost?
I was 9. It was the last night of the deep-root vegetable.
Gentleman at table 5 in the blue suit is impotent. Bon appetit.
Sophia, really fantastic.
I know. Did you see that Emma Jane eat?
Oh.
I could not believe my eyes. That woman must weigh 275 pounds. She never stopped shoving it in. And then she had to talk the entire time. She just sprayed food out all over the table like a mist. Why, you miserable old...
Blanche, you know the rules. When one of you is out with Fidel, the other one does not interfere.
My apologies. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take a long, hot, steamy bath with just enough water to...
Oh, wait a minute, Pussycat. I almost forgot. I packed your lunch.
Oh. Oh, Ma, you didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. Besides, it's the exact same lunch I packed for you on your first day of school. Salami and a thermos of wine. Remember to talk to.
Gotta go.
Rose, honey, come over here and sit down a minute. Now, Dorothy and I have both been noticing how down you've been lately, and we're very concerned.
Oh, it's my work at the hospital. I know, I'm the one who volunteered. But it's not easy.
We'll tell you what's wrong with us if you tell us what's wrong with you.
That really won't be fair, will it, Stan? I mean, now they know what's wrong with us.
Well, Dorothy, the sooner we do this, the sooner you're rid of me.
Doug Henning is the mayor of Palm Springs?
Just play the music, Rose. Would you like to see it?
Is it a two-piece?
Yes.
No.
Oh, this is just so exciting. I love construction workers. Good with their hands, dumb as stumps, and don't mind showing their buns when they bend over.
Hey, look what I found. I have to say what I feel.
Miami has so much appeal.
A great place to get a seafood meal.
Miami.
Father could eat dinner, read the newspaper, make love, give himself a pedicure all within an hour. And he never got up from the kitchen table.
Well, I think the McDowells were delightful.
I did too.
So did I. Oh, I just love to welcome people to the neighborhood.
Sure. This time I know what to expect.
You're having the same operation again? I mean, don't they get it right around here the first time?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. About 3 years ago, I had a mastectomy. And, well, now I'm in for another.
And you're not scared?
I'm petrified.
Me world. Imagine it, Al. We'd go rocketing up and down and turn and turn and turn, and then zoom, coming right back down. Or we could just walk around and get our picture taken with Goofy.
I wanted to surprise you.
Oh.
Surprise!
Oh, did you come all this way by yourself?
No, I came with Becky.
Well, Becky, how do you do?
Oh, Rose, I had to see you again because I felt terrible about the way we left things.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, Rose, I owe you.
Run out and get pregnant.
We have a lot of features here to create the right environment for both you and baby. That's why we have music piped into every room.
So, Mama, what do you think? I think it would cost less to squat in the Laura Ashley showroom.
I mean, why starve myself to the point of thinness if I know that I could die tomorrow? I mean, why not eat the chocolate cake?
What chocolate cake?
The chocolate cake in the refrigerator.
You know, you have a point, Dorothy.
People have looked right past me. You know, when I was growing up, the first day back at school every year, half the other kids always thought I was new in town. I had to bring in a yearbook to prove that they were wrong. But all the same, I always felt that deep inside me was a great man trying to get out. So I went into politics.
They're the in crowd. Look, the Senior Citizen Center is divided into 3 cliques. The hip group, the not-so-hip group, and the broken hip group. Which group would you want to be in?
Oh, Ma, when I was a kid, you always told me it wasn't important to be a member of a popular clique. You always said just be yourself.
Sure. You were dumped by the man of your dreams. It's not surprising that today you'd be a little irritable.
I know, but to be upset about Stan, I'm so embarrassed. I mean, it's not as if he means anything in my life.
Honey, I know exactly what you're going through. Believe me, I do. I'm just so glad we had this little talk. Oh.
We always did our own plumbing on the farm. course, we didn't actually get plumbing till I was 18.
Rose, tell me something. How difficult would it be for us to repair that bathroom ourselves?
Well, it wouldn't be difficult at all.
Oh, forget it. Forget it. It's a crazy idea.
You got that right.
Really? Yes. But never mind about that. Let's talk about you. You look like you lost a little weight, sugar.
I have.
You know, at your age, when you lose weight, your skin just hangs there like leaves on a willow.
I haven't lost that much. He walked. Well, good night. Sweet dreams.
I think I'll have just one more cup of tea.
Yeah, and we can finish the cheesecake.
Sounds good.
You know what would go so good on this cheesecake is those chocolate sprinkles.
We finished those
in July. We got picked up, and I went in and I talked to, I guess it was you and Tony Thomas. And I said, okay, guys, I know I'm not supposed to do this with a Southern accent. I've got an idea. How about Mae West? And I remember you said, not.
Sorry, Vest, aren't you?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Take her.
Blanche, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I feel like I'm going insane. My life's been turned upside down.
Just so we're in sync, it's this husband back from the grave thing, right? And if you end up in a puddle tonight, well, you just better break into Singing in the Rain.
What? I've never had to do without it, and I don't know if I can. I don't mind growing older, just as long as I always look the same. So there's no doubt about it. I don't care what the risks are. I definitely intend to have this surgery.
And Ma.
You told everybody but me?
Honey, I didn't even know if you'd know what a lesbian was.
I could have looked it up.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. I guess I underestimated you.
Well, that's not important. I've got a bigger problem.
How long will it last? I mean, will it go away? Does it get worse? Does anyone die from it?
Well, no one has died from it. We don't know how long it lasts. Some people seem to recover in months, some still have it after 10 years. But that happens in other diseases as well. You take multiple sclerosis. Some people have 20-year remissions. Others wind up in wheelchairs.
No, Rose. She's dropping off a manicotti with a file in it.
Oh, girls, we're going to get to see Mr. Burt Reynolds. After all, I thought these beautiful tickets were all going to go to waste.
So, which one of you isn't going?
Well, I'm the one who won the tickets.
Yeah, well, my mom's the one who...
Oh, Sophia, that smells heavenly. Is it Chef Boyardee?
Stick it in my heart, Rose. It'll hurt less.
Oh, girls, I cannot believe how extravagant I've been. It cost too much money, but when I saw it in the window, I had to have it.
What?
Look at this.
Understand little.
I think he was French or something. He was always sneering and he wore a beret.
We were never allowed to wear berets when I was in high school. It was against the St. Olaf dress code. They did let me wear a paper cap a lot. It was long and pointy. Discuss anything about what he wrote in his letters.
Yeah, Rose, what
listen,
we really have to do...
yes, I shouldn't push it. I mean, if he wants to hide the romantic side of himself because it embarrasses him, that's fine with me. I just don't understand why he won't explain how a smudge pot works.
Yes, look, Rose, what
Here
we
you are,
have-
ladies. 2 champagnes.
Thank you.
There's a dent.
Don't be crazy. Blanche, I only said that hypothetically. You know, that if we had to, we could probably do it.
Yeah, but I didn't get to do all those special things with my kids like you all did. See, I had a nanny doing all that for me. Do you know what it's like to see your child wake up on Christmas and go run into his nanny?
Children do that sort of thing, Blanche.
All right, how about when they're...
It's better with men.
Oh, come on, that's false security.
No, it's not. I was safer with Charles. I was never once robbed or murdered when I was with Charles.
Look, you could just as easily have been murdered living with Charles.
I'm surprised she wasn't.
It wasn't an option. And it wasn't only physical either. You just don't go through what Curtis and I went through just for sex. Although that was reason enough. Blanche, did I shock you?
Yes, I've never heard anybody call Big Daddy by his first name before.
He was the only man
I'll call her brother Angelo. He'll know where she is. Rose, this is terrible. What do you think Dorothy's gonna do? Remember what she was like when you lost her keys?
She uprooted a mighty sequoia.
Well, we finally found the cause of the fire.
Take me away. Cuff me.
Well, I'd like to take you to dinner first. Well, we can play the rest by ear. But business before pleasure. Your fire was caused by a faulty coil in the pizza oven. I'll write up a report for your insurance company.
She has a debilitating disease.
And it has a name. I am thrilled.
We all are.
Well, of course. Congratulations. Champagne it is.
I can't tell you what a relief it is to just be sick, not from her mouth.
Dorothy.
Gloria.
Oh, my little girl. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, no. I understand. Buses. Won't you sit down?
Oh, isn't this fun? Dorothy, you haven't even touched your Mr. Ha-Ha dog.
You're right. Yeah, I touched it.
You're not having any fun, are you, Dorothy?
Am I that? Oh, well, I hope one day you meet the woman of your dreams, but in the meantime, who are you and what are you doing in our bathroom?
I'm Dwayne, and that's Rick.
Hi. And I'm Winston Hardwick III.
Well, we're very glad to meet you, but what are you doing in our bathroom?
This is our room. I'm afraid these 6 of us are going to have to share.
What did she model? Car covers?
You'll have to forgive my mother.
It's just that we didn't expect you to be this fat.
I've been giving our relationship a great deal of thought lately, and I just think you're a wonderful man. I really do, and I love all the time we spend together. But we do come from 2 different worlds, you know. So our relationship can only go so far. And that's why I can't go to the banquet with you.
Well, unborn every minute.
Thanks for seeing us home, Miles.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Rose.
Well, hello there.
Oh, I didn't know you had company.
Dorothy, Blanche, I'd like you to meet Miles Weber.
How do you do, Miles? Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
A real delight. That's beautiful, absolutely breathtaking. That looks like something you'd see on a calendar in a muffler shop.
Oh, go on. Do you really think that's right for Miles? He's never seen that side of me before.
You mean the wanton Rose? The harlot?
Blanche, I didn't know you went out. Are you coming back from a date?
You know, Dorothy, sometimes you can be so cruel.
Honey, if you didn't have a date, how come you're so dressed up?
Well, I sat down and tried to think of a surefire place to meet men. It was so obvious I couldn't believe I hadn't thought of it before. The hardware store.
Pencils down.
Where's everybody?
Just you and me, Blanche. Well, looks like we're finally at the crossroads.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, I know you've been
Let me finish. Miles, maybe you did it because you're just a little nervous about us getting married.
Well, I am a little.
Well, that's because we're rushing into it for some free honeymoon, not because we're ready. And Dorothy...
April morning.
Oh, well, you ought to talk all fresh, scrubbed, and rosy-cheeked like a country parson in a September hoedown.
Why do I get the feeling they had a maid named Honeybee when they grew up?
Come on in, Clayton. I want you to meet my best friends, Dorothy and Rose.
Nice to meet you, Clayton.
Pleasure.
Dipped his toes in the lake known as Blanche.
That wasn't stupid enough to deserve a hit?
You know what I'm gonna do? Put your...
Well, the car's all packed and I'm ready to go. Rose, before you go, I just want to give you a little advice. Sometimes in life, you start out down one path. Suddenly, the wind changes direction, and you find yourself swimming upstream, looking for new horizons.
Ma, what the... To draw names out of a hat. And that way, each of us only has to buy one gift.
But Dorothy, I love shopping, and I love giving gifts. And besides, if we draw names out of a hat, whose names are they going to be anyway?
Oh, yeah, we had a wonderful visit. Oh, excuse me, sir, but do you mind if I take a souvenir?
Go ahead. You got a lot of sweet memories here. I had a Grammy once myself. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate my birthday.
Blanche, you need a minute to say goodbye?
Mrs. Zabornak?
That's right.
You taught English. Eastwick High, 1975, when Mr. Martinez had his sex change?
Yes, I was there for the whole semester while he went shopping for new clothes.
And off they went. On their way, Henny Penny and Goosey Lucy came upon Turkey Lurkey. Yes, poor, lonely Turkey Lurkey. Poor, dateless, hopeless, self-basting...
Stop seeing Ernie?
No, of course not.
Rose, how about you and Ernie seeing a sex therapist?
Well, I suppose I could talk to Ernie. Maybe we could make an appointment.
Well, sex therapy is one solution, but there are other ways.
Oh, Blanche, dessert toppings are not the answer.